People's Democratic Party has dismissed speculations of internal crisis, insisting that the party remains united and solid. National Publicity Secretary Debo Ologunagba made the clarification during an interview where he addressed concerns about alleged conflicts within the party. Ologunagba stressed that he was not at war with anyone in the PDP, noting that disagreements within the party were normal in any democratic setting. He explained that the party thrives on the contestation of ideas and differences in opinion among members. According to him, the PDP's strength lies in its constitutional mechanisms for conflict resolution, which allow it to manage internal disagreements without disunity. He emphasized that such diversity of views only proves the party's democratic character and resilience. What do you make of this position by Debo Ologunagba? Do you stand on that position that there are no more internal crises within the PDP?
I disagree with him because the PDP have refused to do the right thing from onset. So where he is saying that it is just a disagreement as to opinions of leaders, I completely disagree with him. The PDP on its own decided to do the wrong thing, and that wrong thing they did ab initio, it's what is haunting PDP till date. Until the PDP realizes that they are a party governed by laws and that they have constitutions setting out how their rules and modus operandi should be without favoring any section or anybody, then their house will be in order. But they claiming that their internal crisis is as a result of disagreements that can be resolved at any time. No, then all need to come together. Like the FCT minister have opined on several occasions. They need to come together, call a spade, and do the right thing according to the PDP constitution. Otherwise, the internal crisis in PDP will continue.
Ahead of 2027, do you see PDP being a formidable opposition?
Ahead of 2027, well, it is still premature to take that position now.
Election year is just barely 3 months.
Yeah, I know. It is still premature because the Congress is yet to be here. So let's see what happens. Let's give them time to see whether they will put their house in order before the National Congress. But if they don't put their house in order before the National Congress, know that PDP cannot be a formidable force ahead of 2027 election.
All right. But then PDP in its own has been saying that they are still literally the only opposition party that, stands a better chance of, giving the president a run for his money and his office in 2027 general elections. ADC, on the other hand, is saying that, they are here and they are willing. While ADC looks more promising, ADC itself is also saddled with its own leadership crisis as well. So what is your take on that?
Yes. Almost all the political parties in Nigeria are saddled with leadership crisis. But the most important thing is the ability to navigate out of the troubled waters. And the only way they can navigate out of the troubled waters is looking at the provisions of their various constitutions, call a national executive meeting, and adhere strictly to what their constitution says. Like the case of ADC, we see a situation where the original chairman of the party is laying claim to the seat, that he was not carried along before adopting General Mark as the ADC chairman. And in my view, he has a valid claim. He has a valid claim. If the ADC has been adopted as a platform for coalition, there's nothing wrong in doing that. But he, the validly elected chairman, need to be carried along. He need to be part of that process. He need to be part of that adoption of General Mark as the coalition chairman
All right.
of ADC.
Fingers crossed as we round up 2025, and moving into 2026, the official election year. Even though to a large extent, one would say that campaigns have really started quite early. Interesting times ahead in Rivers, not just in Rivers State politics, but in Nigerian politics as a whole. And you can be sure that we'll always bring you updates as it breaks. Thank you so much, Ndamzi, for coming. It's a pleasure having you today.
Thank you so much, Laurentia. Do have a lovely weekend.